Guys, welcome back to Mr. Blair Plays. We are going to continue our Rimworld colony, the one that we started way back. I believe this is going to be episode 12, and the episode that the colony that we were doing was called The First. While this is loaded, I'm going to take a little bit about some of the setup on my end. I've been working with my microphone to be able to go back in between an actual microphone. The last couple of videos were on my microphone on my headset, which isn't a very good microphone, so hopefully this video has a little bit better audio quality. When we left off, I believe, oh, you're right, we had this humongous fire that spread and kept spreading because of we didn't have any rain. So I think that is why my guys are hurt as well. Let's see what is wrong with health. Yeah, he's got burns. Yates, same thing, and Wade, they all have burns. Okay, so looks like we are working on that. I think we are also books good traders are actually coming in. Yes. So the other thing that we're working on is expanding our stockpile because it looks like it's completely full, and we will get that done. I think I need put everybody back onto unrestricted so they can go anywhere they'd like. I think one of our next goals that we are going to be working on is expanding our production area, and I think what I want to do is move our solar generators, or deconstruct them and construct them again, over into this area, and then expand this upwards. So in order to do that, we are going to mine out this area, and we're just going to expand this wall straight up and around, and then we're going to basically double our size. So let's move that to here, and we'll put another one there, and then we'll wait for these. Well, actually, we're going to deconstruct one of them. And actually, this one right here doesn't even need to be deconstructed. So we'll just deconstruct this one and put one right here. The other thing that we were looking at, we changed this into all cycloid. It used to be hay, but we have so much hay in here that we are good to go there. You are ready to go. We are going to go trade with the most good traders. Let's see. We could sell some of our food. We have plenty of rice and potatoes, but I'm pretty sure we are set there. Once again, we're going to sell all of the leather that we don't have enough to make clothing. So a tortoise and turkey. I think we're going to buy some steel just because it's relatively cheap, as well as we can sell some things back to make up that money. All of the dead man's clothes and clothes under 50%. And this is close, so we're going to sell that. Let's see, bowler hat, and then this large awful sand sculpture, we'll sell that. What are they component wise? Okay, and they're not overselling components, so we're actually going to buy, that's a lot of our money. Let's see, what else can we sell? Let's just sell all of our, half of our potatoes for now, and half of our rice, just so that we don't sell everything. And that was good. Cool, and this will put a boost to everybody's moodlets since they're celebrating. While they're doing that, we have some monkey meat. Got a little bit of meat still, so we don't have to worry about hunting too much. I think our next big thing, what are we researching right now? Drug production, and we've already done machining. So once we extend this, I think we are going to get our machining up and running and start making some guns, because we still don't have any sniper rifles or assault rifles or even charge rifles. So Let's see what our construct is still. Sarah's number 1. Why isn't she? Well, I guess they're all gathering for the marriage right now. Very cool. So if we look at their movelets, you can see Christian and Shrike are going to be happy for a very long time, but if we go to somebody else, they attended a wedding, and that's almost 10 days worth of happiness, positive movement. So we are good there. Very good. Oh, they're doing, that's fine. She's going through and repairing all of the walls. Why isn't that getting built? Okay, good. No, let's get all of these generators set up. And I want actually before Yates, I don't have to wake up. Shrike, wake up. None of these guys. Samantha, you're right here. Before, we'll never do hauling. How comes all of these people are not doing hauling? That's fine. We just got some things that need to get done before we do anything else. I think GJ is one of our main haulers, and since he's still in the infirmary, there he goes. He's a cleaner and a hauler. Yes. So that was one of the big reasons why none of our things were getting done. Okay. And then we are, how much stone blocks do we have? We have a lot of sandstone. So we're going to go ahead and actually build this out of sandstone to extend this out. Structure. Actually, the inside can still be wood. I'm okay with that. Ooh, I forgot about that. Actually, you know what, Sarah? You need to prioritize working on this first. Because that's keeping a lot of power to get from... Yeah. And then we can... do that, and then floor this off. I'll have to do that once. Still those 2 people with our drug production is done. What else? So we can do psychite refining, which is good since we're already growing the psychite. And psychite is just another form of drugs. And then we're also going to put a little drug production area down here. So while I'm thinking about that, let's go ahead and good. Make a door. And then we'll floor this as well. I think Shrek is getting a lot better at sculpting. It looks like. Yeah. Let's see your character. She's 6 at artist, so that's good. These got built, so we're going to extend our roof area real quick. It's a trade ship. We're going to extend our stockpile area out this way. No. There we go, and then we're going to extend our build roof area as well. Some power down there as well as a light, so let's go ahead and do that now. Let's get the power down here first. A lot of building, but I think it'll be worth it. What is Sarah doing? Character needs. Okay. You're up and about. So once you're done eating, you should be deconstructing all of this. Right? Oh, you're building down here first. Which makes sense. You build first and then... Build first and then deconstruct, I'm assuming. Alright. So this is going to be put in. We're going to put another line up here. The one negative to this is now I might actually keep this wall. And just move this table around just because I wake up. I don't like that this is just gonna be out in the middle of nowhere. So we'll just have a little loop around. It's not gonna look the best, but I'm okay with that. Production, we're going to put all of these. We might not need all of them, but we're still gonna put them on here. There's that, electric smithy, and a machine table. I'll put the electric smelter in there too, just so we have all of them that we need. And they can each have a table. And I think we have enough for all of that too. We have 115 components laying around. Hold on. Sarah, you need to prioritize deconstructing all. And this one. And this one. These floors back in. There we go. And then I'm going to actually move. It's fine for right now. Cool. This is done as well. So we're going to get our production down here for our drug lab. That's it right there. We'll have, yeah, it's because it's hot. So we're also going to have to build this in here. Yep, it doesn't have to be freezing in there, it's just got to keep it down. Because right now it's 91 and 95 indoors. So that's not going to be fine. And then we're going to have to put another light right next to it. Got another normal sculpture done. This one's not good enough. We're going to deconstruct it. Okay, the electric smelter's up. We are just going to say melt metal slag, and we're going to do that forever. And that's this stuff. It'll move the slag into steel. I'm actually going to do it forever because then people... I'm changing my mind again. If I do the radius, they're going to get all over the map, so I'm just going to do it within the base area. Great. We'll just make it 30. So they'll do it forever, but they're only going to grab stuff from 30. So that's saying like stuff that's all the way out here. Metal slag that's like on the outside of the map, we're not going to use. But we'll use this stuff close to our base. So there's that. The electric smithy. We don't really need to make this. But it's one more production thing that we didn't have before, so we are going to go ahead and use it. Beavers. See that whole fire on this side, you can see that most of this stuff is already grown back, so we still gotta hunt those. There's someone hunting. Yep, Shrike is our main hunter. So she'll be out and about. You going to see me in GJ, are you hauling? Because we are still making slate blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and all of these hauled, so that gives GJ something to do. You're eating. I need to just go back to build mode because we have all this stuff up here to take care of. There we go. Okay, machining table. Actually, you know what I'm not doing? I'd rather get our... What did I do it? Geothermal. I want this to be done. Oh, anyway, because we're building all these machines that are going to take power, and I don't know if we're gaining power. We still are, little by little. Now I'm looking at, I put a field smithy and electric smithy right next to each other. Not the smartest. Okay, so here's our, first of all, disassemble mechanoids. So anytime we get attacked by mechanoids, which are these guys, we'll be good to go. Then we need to make some armor vests. And we're always going to make it so we always still until we have one left over. And then I want to make sure that we make an assault rifle. Just one. Actually, we'll make two. If we have the parts for it. And then, what else do we want to make? A sniper rifle. 2 sniper rifles. So, and this is a job for crafting. So now we have so many crafting jobs. I want to make sure that we have a all-time crafter, and I guess that's Sarah and Samantha. So after, as soon as Sarah's done, what is Samantha doing? Oh, she's probably crafting blocks. Yeah, we're gonna need some all-time crafters. And we're gonna take off that for now. That was for our smoke weave. And I don't see any wild boars anymore. Check out our animal situation. You can see that we have a bunch of wild boars. So what we're gonna do, since none of these have a master, I'm actually gonna wait for right now. But we're gonna butcher some of them because we just have too many. And we need some more. Shrike, we need some more meat. Shrike should be hunting though, right? Yes. Where are you going? I guess it's okay. Cool. I think I'm going to see what she does. Okay, she's smelting. So actually what I want to do, I want to suspend this for now. And I want her just to be working on this. Which I believe is still crafting. Visitors. Nothing to trade. Just hanging out. So there's a mod that you can put into your save, and it's a hospitality mod, which basically means that any visitor that comes, you can go ahead and try and recruit them to join your base, which is always nice because then it makes it so that you can get more villagers or more colonists a little easier than if you were just to... That's not good. Solar flare means all of our things that run on electricity are not going to be working. So all of this stuff as well up here, not working. Anyways, what I was saying is you have a hospitality mod, so like if you are running through a drought where you aren't able to get any new colonists, if you get a villager, you can click on one and there'll be a another tab here that basically says, hey, you can recruit this person. It doesn't make their villagers happy because you're taking a person away from them, but it's alright. Shrike, you're sleeping. Come on, power. Let's come back. We kind of need you. Okay, we're going to do some animal. Not Wild Boar 1 and 2 since they were the first ones, but what we're going to do is take 5 since it's a male, and 4, and 6. There we go, cool. Did we lose anything? I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Alright, so that's being stopped. What is Sarah doing? She's hauling. Why is she hauling first? Why aren't you crafting? Unless this actually, it looks like smithing comes first. It comes from the same skill, so if we go to Sarah and we go to her character, the crafting that goes into both smithing and what was I thinking? Smithing and tailoring, or excuse me, smithing and craft, but for some reason they're separate. So Sarah's gonna be doing this, and she's making the first armor vest. Which, let's see if we have enough stuff for that. Armor vest, details, 120 steel and 2 components. We're gonna need to start mining some more steel. Not a good sound, and I don't see anything happening now. There's some steel in there still, and then this is all steel floor. This is an easy. We go to floors, we can actually remove it. So all of this floor can be removed, and it's easy steel for us. Mine the component that's in there. What's this here? Is that steel? But it can be mine. It's not a big deal. Okay. So now we're getting to a point where I guess this whole thing is steel. But we are getting to a point where it looks like the steel on the map is becoming a little less resourceful. So we're going to have to use our steel very wisely. And we can also start smelting steel as well. Okay, one of our vests was finished. Who's putting it on? Gear. Okay, Christian put it on. Brand new, normal quality. And now she's making an assault rifle. Nice. Well, they do have stuff for sale. So we're kind of at a nice little stand still right now, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and say we got a couple more minutes left in this cut, and then we're gonna start a new episode after that. But as we look, we are doing a pretty good job. We got our power still maintaining. It looks like it's going down at nighttime, since I only have this one going. But we're researching that geothermal, which is then we're gonna put here and build a wall around it. I guess the only other thing that we could do is fortify this wall, but I want Sarah to finish her her crafting or smithing. Pirates are approaching. Oh my goodness, I got a lot of people. What's Sarah doing? Oh, she's removing floor. Christian. Oh, these are their cougars. I was like, there's 2 cougars. Christian, I want you to go ahead and trade with Loser. And some man is working on another vest. Got it. Okay. You do not have too much to sell or to buy, actually. Guess we can sell both of these since we don't have a lot of money. And that's it. We get all of it. Yep, that's about done. That means Samantha's working on our vest and Sarah's doing the construction. Samantha. Okay, she's still working on it. And we need a harvest here soon as well. We're not running too low, but it'd be nice to get these spots filled back in. Go back to working on your vest. And she's going to bed. Of course. Ooh, I forgot about these. These are all our masterwork beds and our superior beds. So we're going to move one of these into this room. We are going to just replace everybody's. I don't think anybody has. There's a superior. So everybody else's beds need to be replaced. But we'll do that when we wake up. Actually, we're going to do that next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. If there's something that you think that I need to do a better job at, if it's audio, if it's game music, just let me know in the comments below and I will be happy to fix it. So, hope to see you in the next episode.